Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Armstrong Riverhawks Boys Soccer Senior Night. To get the evening started, we would like to take this opportunity to recognize the seniors from the visiting Freeport Yellowjackets. Christopher Dorr, Freeport Senior. Caden Fobick, Freeport Senior Addison Stewart, and finally the last senior Freeport player, Christian Woronski. Congratulations and good luck on the remainder of your year and season. And now we would like to introduce the class of 2021 Armstrong Riverhawks Soccer Seniors. First up this evening is number 13, Camden Buhite. Camden is a senior captain. He's the son of Jeremy and Michelle Buhite and has been playing soccer for 14 years. His activities include being a 4-year varsity starter for the Riverhawks. Camden's future plans are to attend a local college and become a junior high history teacher while continuing to pursue his love for soccer and staying best friends with Josh Hiles. His favorite soccer memory is scoring 2 goals against Burrell in 8th grade, thanks to Adam Hudock to beat the team 2-1. His advice to underclassmen is to make every second matter on and off the field. That's how you will become the best player and person you can be. Camden would like to thank his father for putting up with being the Boosters president for the past 2 years and for the team of the sport he loves. He would also like to thank his sister Jocelyn for being the person he always wanted to be as he grew up. Also, anyone and everyone who ever driven him to a practice or a game, because you guys are the real MVPs. He would also like to say thank you to his coaches, but more specifically Dakota, for really teaching him what it takes, what to take his game on to the next level. And finally, and most importantly, Cam would like to thank his mom for chucking balls at him for hours on end until she was satisfied. He says that is probably what made him the player he is today. He sends his thanks and love to all of you guys. Starting senior, number 13, Camden Buhite. Our next senior tonight is number 22, Malachi Burt. He's the son of Lee and Carrie Burt and has been playing soccer for 12 years. His activities include class cabinet. Malachi's future plans are to go to college, run for their track or join the swim team, and get a job somewhere in the medical field. His favorite soccer memory is sitting the bench with Kinsey and making fun of the varsity players. His advice to underclassmen is, in order to enjoy soccer, you gotta play JV with Tim for all 4 years. Malachi would like to thank Coach Tim for giving Armstrong JV Soccer their only win in 4 years, a game at Highlands where the legend Saluzzi scored the winning goal. That's number 22, Malachi Burt. The next senior, number 27, Josh Hiles. Josh is a senior captain. He is the son of David and Amanda Hiles and has been playing soccer for 14 years. His activities include Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Josh's future plans are to go to college for elementary education and find a job close to home, get married, and have children, and of course, stay best friends with Camden Buhite. His favorite soccer memory is recording a shutout against Freeport for 60 minutes during his junior season. His advice to underclassmen is to take practice seriously and be a ball hunter. Josh would like to thank his family for always supporting him and taking him to practices, especially his mom, Coach Fickus and Coach Tim, and all the coaches he has had for teaching him and helping him. The girls team for always having a student section at their games. Kylie for going to the field and practicing with him. And most of all, Camden, for helping him and staying with him and supporting him through everything. That's number 27, senior Josh Hiles. Number 9, senior Adam Hudock. Adam is a senior captain. He is the son of Beth Waltho and grandson of Bob and Nancy Waltho. He has been playing soccer for 10 years. His activities include serving as treasurer of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and National Honor Society. Adam's future plans include attending Slippery Rock University for engineering and then settle down with the love of his life. His favorite soccer memory is his free kick goal from midfield at Corn City his junior year. His advice to underclassmen is to play hard. Adam would like to thank Coach Fickus for everything he's done for him as a great coach. Camden for being an absolute stud teammate our whole lives, and finally his mom and grandparents for all the love and support. Again, senior number 9, Adam Hudock. The next senior, number 3, Brady Schreckengost. Brady is the son of Barb and Sean Chrisman and has been playing soccer for 5 years. Brady's future plans are to become a collision repair technician and or go to Universal Technical Institute to train to become a NASCAR pit crew member. His favorite soccer memory is Tim telling him to be aggressive many times during games and at practice. The wins along the way and the trips to the snack bar at the end of the game to get some Mountain Dew with Brandon and Ethan Walls. His advice to underclassmen is if you do what you're supposed to do and you do it right, you won't mess it up. It works. Brady would like to thank his parents for taking him to every practice and game and being able to get him the equipment he needed to play. Also Tim for helping him to become better and better throughout the many years he has been his coach. Senior number 3, Brady Schreckengost. And our final senior of the evening is number 18, Zach Stradiff. Zach is the son of Todd and Susanna Stradiff. This is his first year playing soccer. His activities include Fellowship of Christian Athletes, class cabinet, baseball, basketball, golf, soccer, and youth group. Zach's future plans include attending Slippery Rock University to study psychology and play baseball for the team. His favorite soccer memory is scoring his first goal in his first soccer game ever. His advice to underclassmen is to not be afraid to try new things and always work your hardest at anything you do. Zach would like to thank his parents and family for always supporting him and his coaches and team for welcoming him this year and making this year fun. Again, that's number 18, senior Zach Stradiff. And this concludes our night's activities. Please give a hand to all of our seniors of the class of 2021. It's a challenging year with social distancing and face masks and everything that we're putting up with, but they're doing a great job, and we wish them the best in their future endeavors. Congratulations, and thank you to all the seniors. see that. Well. What's your name?
Sierra Anthony.
I'm spelling it. Welcome to tonight's varsity soccer matchup as your Armstrong Riverhawks host the Freeport Yellowjackets. We'll start with the Freeport starting lineup. Junior defenseman number 33, Jason Kioski. Junior goalkeeper / defenseman number 31, Ethan Rapp. Senior midfielder number 29, Addison Stewart, also the captain. Junior defenseman number 17, Jonathan Murley. Junior midfielder number 13, Lucas Troutman. Senior defenseman number 12, Christopher Doer, also captain. Sophomore forward number 11, Garrett Risch. Senior midfielder number 10, Caden Fabick. Sophomore defenseman number 9, Zachary Fairman. Midfielder sophomore number 5, Anand Bhatt. And sophomore forward number 3, Isaac Wetzel. And now your Armstrong Riverhawks starters. Number 20, sophomore goalie, Caden Smell. Sophomore number 16, defense, Chayton Cribbs. Midfielder number 29, Seth Crawford. Wingman number 21, Mike Kinsey. Wingman number 7, Luke Rogalski. Junior captain number 1, midfielder Tanner Stockdale. And tonight's seniors. Number 22 on the wing, Malachi Burt. Number 27, goalie / striker and captain Josh Hiles. Number 18, striker Zach Stratoff. Number 9, defenseman captain Adam Hudock. And the final captain, number 13, midfielder Camden Buhite. And now, please rise and gentlemen, remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem by Armstrong Sierra Anthony.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Again, Armstrong, Sierra Anthony, very good. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Armstrong Junior Senior High School as we prepare for this WPIAL Class 3A Section 1 matchup between the home Armstrong Riverhawks and the visitors, the Freeport Yellowjackets. Now, we saw both of these teams on High Top Sports Network yesterday, and both teams came away with the win. Armstrong beating Red Bank Valley in an out-of-section game, 7-0, and then Freeport defeating Highlands. I believe that was 3-0. So I'm Jake DeLuca. Joined to my left on the cams is Joe Rhodes and the one and only Josh Redengoss on the color today.
Yesterday I was intrepid. Today I'm the one and only. Can't wait to see where we go by the end of the week, Jake.
It can only go up. It can only go up from here, Josh.
Yeah, we saw this Freeport team yesterday. You and I, Jake, and Joe got to see the Armstrong team. As you mentioned, both winners. The last section game on the calendar for Freeport, I do believe. And Armstrong would obviously love to put together another win here. They've actually won 2 in a row, 2 out-of-conference victories, one over West Shamokin over the weekend and one over Red Bank Valley, as we saw last night. So surely they would like to keep that winning streak rolling here on senior night, Jake.
Without a doubt, and I mean, we saw senior night at Freeport yesterday, and you know those Yellowjackets players really amped up to play on that day, and we'll see if Armstrong can kind of pull off the same thing today. I mean, Armstrong's still searching for their first section win of the season. They entered this contest 0-10 on the year in section play. Freeport is 3-7 in the section, 3-7 overall. Armstrong 2-10-1 overall. So without further ado, it looks like we're ready to kick this one off here, and Freeport will start with the ball. Yesterday we saw Freeport I don't want to say struggle in the beginning with Highlands, but Highlands certainly had a lot of time of possession in the first half of the first half, and then we saw Freeport kind of move more into a ball control, nice light passes, and really tired out that Highlands team yesterday. We'll see what kind of approach they take here tonight.
Yeah, they were trying those long touches, trying to spring guys one-on-one early in that match last night against Highlands. Switched it about 20 minutes in to the more ball control-oriented offense. As you said, Jake, Rish, Fabic, and Lucas Troutman with the goals. And Fabic and Rish both also had assists last night for the Yellowjackets. So they're coming in rolling. We'll see what they do offensively this evening.
And speaking of rolling, Fabic already with a head of steam took that ball nearly by himself down the field and set it up in the middle, but was turned over. But now Bott with it for Freeport.
Yeah, Adnan Bott had a very solid game defensively last night for Freeport, several times out alone against an oncoming Highlands player, and he was able to just close those off. I thought he played an excellent game last night, Jake.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, kind of sometimes switching between that right defender and maybe creeping up into a midfielder position yesterday. Just overall, a great job by Bott, and he's one of the younger players on this team, I believe. Yeah, only a sophomore, and that's something we talked about yesterday, how young this team is and how much room they have to grow here at Freeport. They had a big senior class graduate from last year. Of course, they made the playoffs a season ago, but kind of retooling this year, kind of finding this team's identity after so many graduating players exited the program.
Yeah, and they left a couple goals on the field. I know one in particular we talked about quite a bit was a direct kick by Isaac Wetzel that rang the crossbar and shook the entire goal cage. So they left a couple goals out there against Highlands last night. Now Armstrong's going to have their work cut out for them defensively.
Yeah, a lot of talented offensive players on this team, and like we talked about, most of those talented offensive players are sophomores. One of those talented sophomores, Fabic, with the ball inside the box, trying to get free, but Armstrong knifing that one away. Right back to a Freeport forward. Good save there. Wow. Follow up by Wetzel. Nice save once again, and that's Good stuff there from Caden Smale.
Well, Wetzel was offside on that rebound attempt, so that won't count as a save for Caden Smale, but initially a great save on the first shot from deep in the middle.
Kick coming up now. Not quite a goal kick, but a kick nonetheless. Lucas Troutman passing it back to Wetzel. Off the head of Zachary Fairman, and now to Isaac Wetzel. Over to Troutman. Pass backwards, and now to Bott. He has some room on the near sideline.
Yeah, Bott pinching up a little bit there, Jake.
Yeah, and a nice cross there, finding his teammate, and that ball ricocheting off the face of Fabic. Troutman and Wetzel giving chase. Wetzel passing it to Troutman. Long shot, and a good save there by Caden Smale.
Yeah, the knuckleball right there from number 13, Lucas Troutman. Smale maybe dove a little bit early. That thing had some downward trajectory on it, and able to make the save, knock it out of bounds here for a Freeport corner.
Fabic set to, or not Fabic rather, that is actually Jonathan Murley. That one just off the top of the head of a Yellowjackets player. And Armstrong now chasing it down on the sidelines. They're going to say throw in for the Riverhawks. Passed into Camden Buhite. Armstrong now moving the ball up on the far sideline. Pass to center field, or midfield rather. Center of the field.
Fly ball to deep center field. Now the baseball field is right behind us, Jake, so can get confusing up here at the next tier athletic complex.
Troutman giving chase, but Wetzel with it now.
It's a good ball right there, Jake.
Yeah, Garrett Risch looking for something there, but a good job by Smale to come out of the box a little bit and get the ball out of danger. Pass now over to Kinsey. He loses it. Troutman gets it a little too far off the foot of Wetzel there, and now Jonathan Murley gets it out of trouble. And that will be an Armstrong throw-in. Doing the throwing in will be Chayton Cribbs. Looks like a couple of substitutions coming on the field for the Riverhawks. Pass up to Wetzel. He launches this, looking for Risch, but a little bit too much on that one, and Smale is able to come up with it. Caden Smale with a good boot there. A little too much off the foot of the Armstrong player, though, and Freeport battling for it. Chasing after that one is Luke Rogalski.
Don't know about that call. Looked like Rogalski was able to control that with the left foot and keep it in bounds. But the official disagreed right there. Throw in for the Yellowjackets.
And on Bott with the throw, he finds Troutman. Back to Murley now. Then dropping it back to Kioski. Addison Stewart takes it up the far sideline. He has some room to run. Tries to get it to Fabic, but can't. Wetzel there with the helper. Tries to switch fields. Ball deflected off of Wetzel. And two players colliding there. That's Garrett Risch and Adam Hudock. It will be Armstrong ball.
Yeah, Risch trying to play that ball right there. Swung that leg around and took the feet out from under Adam Hudock. So direct kick by the Riverhawks. Or free kick, I guess, by the Riverhawks.
Bought with the defense. Giving it back to Kioski. Forward now to Murley. Pursuing on that play was Tanner Stockdale. And then that ball sent down the field. Racing after it, Fabic wants it, but nice job by Smale getting out of the box there and booting that one away from his goal.
Yes, Smale being really aggressive on those long touches by Freeport, coming out of the box, way out of the box that time, to play it up and out of danger.
Yeah, smart play, though, there by Smale, Josh. I mean, the ball was rolling. He felt like he could beat him there. He did. And, one of the guys that you don't want to be one-on-one with on this Freeport team is Fabic.
Well, we saw in the Freeport girls game against Highlands yesterday, the lone goal that the Highlands girls scored, similar play to that. Freeport goaltender came out, kind of misplayed it a little bit, and Highlands was able to tuck it into an open net. So it's one of those 50-50 balls, Jake, and Smale so far has had good decision-making on coming out of that box.
Yeah, and when you do make that decision to come out of the box, there can't be any hesitation, because once you hesitate, then that gives the offensive player some room to maybe trick you a little bit or get there first.
As Sun Tzu said in The Art of War, he who hesitates is lost.
Didn't think I'd hear Sun Tzu today, but...
Hey, you never know what's going to happen here on High Top Sports Network. We can quote Sun Tzu.
Hudak gets that away. Right back to him. Now room to work. He has some space. Tries to get it to his teammate on the far sideline, but that one picked off by Freeport. Right back to Armstrong, though.
Misplayed over there.
Yeah, just a little too high on the ball there. I believe that was Malachi Burt on the sideline there trying to cross it. Actually, Logan Reisman was the player. That one off the heel of Fabic. Battle for possession between Fabic and Carson Schreckengoss, but back in Freeport territory, Wetzel with the ball. Pass up now to Lucas Troutman. And a long ball looking for Risch. Foot race for it. One man there is number 12, Aiden McKay.
Great shot there by Garrett Resch. Right on the net, on the run off that right foot. Smale had to stand tall to make another save there. Corner for the Yellowjackets.
10 minutes into this section clash. Jonathan Murley set for the corner kick for the Jackets. That ball well placed, just a little over the head. And I bet you right now Isaac Wetzel was thinking to himself, I should have just backed up a little bit and got a volley.
I'm not sure if he didn't expect that ball to get over his teammate's head because it kind of looked surprised that it got to his foot there and was unable to get anything on it. Smale able to make the save.
Yeah, and those are such bang-bang plays, you know. It looked like his teammate was going to get a head on it, but just kind of gave him a haircut there.
Floby.
With the ball now, Tanner Stockdale. He passes it back to Hudak. Hudak up now to Camden Buhite. Buhite loses possession, and now Wetzel with it. A lot of space for Freeport to operate here around the 30-yard line. Taking it up is Troutman. Hudak coming away with it, though. He passes it up to his teammate. That is number 7, Luke Rogalski. Now a chance for something here if you're Armstrong, but a turnover bought in the right place at the right time. Stockdale with it. Now Hudak sends it downfield. There, though, is Christopher Dewar.
Going to call a handball there.
I don't know about that one, Josh. Looks like it kind of hit off his back.
Yeah, I think it hit him in the shoulder, but maybe above the elbow there. Borderline call, handball. So Armstrong's going to have the best chance of the early going here right now.
Yeah, direct kick for Camden Buhite right now. And looking to make the save is the keeper that did such a good job yesterday, Ethan Rapp.
Yeah, and we saw that Freeport wall knock down a direct kick from just about this area, Jake. That's a goal.
And they got it. Camden Buhite and the Armstrong Riverhawks strike first on senior night. The senior captain on the board first. Beautiful free kick there and a 1-0 lead for the Riverhawks.
Wrapped it around that wall, Jake, and into the corner past Rapp. And, you know, Rapp yesterday in his first varsity start getting a shutout for the Yellowjackets. That will not happen again this evening as Buhite gives the Riverhawks the lead here. 27:55 left in the first half.
Now Armstrong trying to keep that momentum here. Nothing like getting that first goal at home, especially on senior night. Stockdale with it. Gives it to Buhite. He has time, looking over his options. Gives it back to Stockdale. Under pursuit, 3 men on. Passes it right back to Buhite. Points out a man, sends it, and here's a chance. Real golden opportunity. And a race for it. Rapp picks it up. Looked like it might have just Luke Rogalski maybe not getting a real flush look at it. Looked like maybe he wanted to shoot it there, but just couldn't get a clean foot on it.
I think he was trying to go back across his body and back across the cage right there and kind of get Rapp leaning toward him, trying to just poke it into that far corner.
Bott giving chase. That one rolls out of the back of the end zone, and it will be a goal kick. Ready to boot this one away is Christopher Dewar for Freeport. Right to Troutman off his head. Armstrong giving chase. First man there, number 29. Seth Crawford. But now a race down the sideline in Armstrong territory. Nice slide tackle there by Buhite, sends that ball out of bounds.
Yeah, nice play by Buhite, getting back right there. Slide tackle, kicking that ball out of bounds, slowing the Yellowjackets offense down.
Throw into Rish. Armstrong getting ahead on it, but they're not out of trouble yet. Bott playing up, gets it, looks over his options, passes it back to Troutman. Troutman, nice cross. But Buhite, pesky on D, gets it away. But only for a moment as Murley comes up with it. That ball stopped on a dime. I thought that was going to be a corner kick, but the ball's momentum just stopped, and Armstrong comes away with it. Stockdale with it at midfield. Looking up that far sideline, finds his teammate there. And sending it, and with the ball now is Zach Stratiff. They're going to call it out of bounds. Freeport throw-in.
Yeah, Armstrong looked good, though, bringing the ball up there. Some nice passes, leading the teammates, and able to push the ball in deep there before Stratiff unable to corral it on the far sideline.
Another Armstrong throw-in, that time inbounded to Buhite. High arcing pass. A couple of players colliding there. And that ball rolls out of the back of the end zone. Goal kick.
Yeah, that was Stratiff and Kioski colliding right there as Stratiff headed it in, and Kioski got up a little slow.
Yeah, it's always a scary-looking play when two players go up with it for the header. Sometimes those heads don't find the ball and instead find each other.
Yeah, I think it was just Stratiff got his back into Kioski's chest, might have just knocked the wind out of him there briefly.
Pass to Bott. Looking down the sideline, but a little too outside for Fabic that time. Stockdale gets the inbound pass. Tries to switch fields there, but Jonathan Murley will come up with it. Finds his teammate at about the 40. That is Addison Stewart. Back to Stewart. Murley trying to get it away, but Armstrong battling for it. Murley does come away with it. Tries to get some space away from the defender. Just passes it back. That ball over the foot of Kioski. He's just going to play it back to Rapp now. Kioski to the far sideline. Then back to Kioski. He boots that one. Armstrong, right place, right time there. Sets it up, and now an attack could develop. But instead, they kick that one out of bounds. I believe this will be, yes, another Armstrong throw-in. 23 minutes to go here in the first half. Throw into Stockdale. One man on. Passes it back to Hudock. And then over to number 12, McKay. McKay with it. Bought once again. Good defensive play there. Wetzel looking to move it downfield, trying to get the defender off of him. That's Stradiff.
Yeah, Wetzel using those long arms to keep Stradiff at bay right there and able to still maintain control of the ball.
That one just a little too high there for Addison Stewart. Now Armstrong with it. Taking it up the sideline is Alex Boback. He passes it off to Stradiff. Ooh, nice spin move by Buhite. And he sends it up the sideline. Kioski going to get there first. Keeps it inbounds. Murley now with it. Crossing it. Stockdale there. He sends it to the near sideline there to number 12, McKay. Now over to Stockdale. Kept out by Murley. And that one will go out of, well, maybe he saved it there. But looks like it's still going to travel out of bounds there. Armstrong will throw it in.
I can't even imagine attempting the spin move like Buhite just pulled off right there. I definitely would have ended up on my face. Tripping over the ball for sure, but that was a slick little move by him.
Buhite with it. Camden spin cycle Buhite.
Yeah. Spin cycle.
Hudock setting up for the free kick here.
Kind of a long way out, but we saw him make a 41-yard field goal on Friday, Jake.
It looks like he's going for it there. Rapp able to knock that down and get the save. But yeah, if there's anybody that can kick a ball far whenever it's placed, Hudock's definitely at the top of that list in this game.
Yeah, Hudock, a great kicking performance for the Riverhawks football team against Greensburg-Salem last Friday night. Couple of field goals, several extra points. He was perfect on the evening.
Yeah, almost automatic out there. Buhite with the pass to the far sideline. Back to him. Now he takes it up the field. Slides. Murley comes up with it, but Buhite right on his tail. Stradiff now with it. He tries to thread the needle there, but that one turned over. Freeport sending Rish here. He has it, but a Riverhawk defender right on his tail. Long shot by Rish. That one far right of the goal. Armstrong just letting that one roll out for a goal kick.
Yeah, right now the Riverhawks playing confident, coming off a couple of straight wins, as we said in the open, Jake. And they're certainly not intimidated by this Freeport squad. You know, traditionally a very strong program. Freeport boys, as you mentioned, playoffs a year ago. But the Riverhawks right now playing very confident.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that senior night kind of boosts your competitive nature a little bit. You know, you want to go out there, and if you're a senior, you want to get the win for your senior night. And then if you're a teammate of those seniors, you want to play for those seniors and send them off the right way. Shot on goal, a little wide there.
Not sure if Smale got a hand on it. Definitely hit the outside of the near post, Jake, and bounced out. And free kick's going to go to Armstrong, so they're not saying that Smale touched it.
Yeah, it looked like maybe just a little outside of his reach. Hudock now with the goal kick. Over top the head of all the Riverhawks there, and Freeport comes away with it. Passing it back now to Kioski. He gives it over to Dewar. Now Kioski with it once more. Far sideline, he works it. Over to Murley. And back to Dewar. He launches this one looking for Fabic, but that one a little too far outside. Fabic can't get to it. Throw in coming up for Armstrong. and that is number 12, Aiden McKay.
Yeah, they're going to switch here.
Well,
I think McKay's going to head out of the game.
And checking in and looking to throw it here is number 10, Alex Boback. Or maybe not. Looked like he was heading over there with some fervor, but instead, Mike Kinsey will throw it in.
Much fervor.
Fabic plays it off the outside of his foot, looking for a cross. Right place, right time. That time by number 10, Alex Boback. That deflects off him, and now a corner kick coming up.
Yeah, Boback closing that angle off, just using the body to shield that one and deflect it out of bounds.
Murley will send this one toward the net of Armstrong. Gives it a good boot. Jumping up for it, and right off the uprights.
I think that was Wetzel, and he's come dangerously close to scoring these past couple of nights right there, leaping over top of the defense, getting his head on it, plenty of velocity on it, just missing high and hitting the football uprights.
Yeah, that was close. And I mean, if anybody's going to get a head on it, on that corner kick, it's definitely going to be Isaac Wetzel, definitely the tallest guy out there on the field on both sides of the ball.
Quite the vertical, too. I mean, he was up there.
Yeah, he's an athlete. 16:34 remains in this first half. Rapp able to corral that easily, looking to send this one away.
I feel like it's only a matter of time, though, for Wetzel. Just watching him the last two nights, seems to be always in the right place, right time. Just a little too much power.
Yeah, he certainly has an eye for the net. And they will say that was last touch by Fabic. Armstrong will throw it in. And that's Boback with the toss here. Sends it in. That's played off Buhite. He switches fields a little bit here. Now pass to the far sideline. Centers it back up. Buhite sending it deep. First man there is Kioski for Freeport. And now Murley dishes it back to his teammate. Troutman. Lead pass. With speed is Rish. He gets a shot at goal, and he gets it in. Rish with speed knocks that one in for Freeport and ties this one up. I mean, that was a dead sprint by Garrett Rish there to get to the ball. Just got enough on it to beat the keeper there. Smale diving for it, but comes up a bit short.
Yeah, big goal right there by Rish to tie this game up. You obviously don't want to go into the locker room down in any sport at halftime, but that was, like I said, only a matter of time before Freeport put one in the back of the net. They've been pressing and have definitely held the advantage in terms of offensive chances, Jake.
Yeah, like you said, only a matter of time for Wetzel, but really only a matter of time before this Freeport team got on the board. They did it there with 15:15 left in the first half. Armstrong looking to answer. Buhite gets pushed off the ball there by Murley, and that will be a free kick for Armstrong.
Not sure who set him loose on that long pass. Was it Wetzel?
I think so. It was either Wetzel or Troutman. I think it was Troutman, actually.
Yeah, I think you're right. Number 13, Lucas Troutman, with that perfect ball for Garrett Resch. And he was able to go across the green there and get it past Caden Smale.
Speaking of spin moves, there was one by Addison Stewart. He sends it up the line for Rish. He has the speed, but can't get to that one. Rolls out of bounds. Armstrong throw.
Long run for the ball boy there. That one hit the fence and just started rolling around this track. He's going to get his steps in tracking that ball down.
It's a great way to stay in shape. Stockdale diving for it, but Freeport able to keep possession. Bott now up to Troutman. Troutman plays that off the outside of his foot. 3 Riverhawk defenders on. Back to Bott, then back to Troutman. That gets caught on the Riverhawks cleat, but a nice cross pass and just a little ahead of Wetzel, but Freeport able to maintain possession. A shot, and that one missed the top corner of the goal by just a little bit.
Yeah, high and wide there by Addison Stewart, looking for that top near corner and just sailed it a little bit, Jake. Got a good opening, though, in the middle of the field there.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good place to take a shot for sure. Hudock short pass over. Riverhawks electing to keep it in their end, try to work the ball up the field methodically, but looks like they will get another chance to boot it here.
Yeah, that was a handball right there. I believe that was Stewart again, just really no chance to get out of the way. It hit him in the forearm, so the handball will advance for Armstrong.
Buhite with it, loses the ball. Stockdale and a Yellow Jacket player tangled up for it. Stockdale gets up first and gets to the ball. Dewar passing it up, but Armstrong coming away with it, trying to keep it in there. Number 25, Logan Reisman for Armstrong. Freeport comes up with it. Crossing fields, Troutman giving chase, trying to send, I believe that's, Daniel Hyder, but just a little too far in front of him. Armstrong comes up with it, played off the top of the head of a Riverhawk there to Luke Rogalski. Rogalski still trying to keep it here. Buhite giving help, but Troutman comes up with it off the pass from his teammate. Hyder up the near sideline. One defender on, that is Adam Hudock. I believe, yes, that will be a goal kick here for Armstrong. 12 minutes to go.
Jake, while we have a second, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, the official social media sponsor of HTSN. If you're looking for answers to all your insurance questions, visit Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning today.
Shot a little wide that time for Troutman. Another goal kick here.
Jake, we'd also like to thank Mario's in Ford City, our scoreboard sponsor tonight. Oh, excuse me, not our scoreboard sponsor. Mario's is our scoreboard sponsor for volleyball. It's actually Shop and Save, Franklin Village Shop and Save and Fuel Center tonight. But Mario's in Ford City, with homemade dough and the freshest ingredients and toppings, Mario's in Ford City serves up an authentic pizza that's sure to please. Stop by Mario's at 503 Main Street in Ford City today.
Riverhawks crossing midfield. Buhite with the lead pass there to McKay. I believe. No, that's he was intending it for Kinsey, but that one back to Hudock now. Lowering the shoulder there was Stockdale. And he gets a shot off for good measure there.
Yeah, way after the whistle there, obviously. Tanner Stockdale a little agitated by all the contact and fire the ball after the whistle. Yeah. Buhite again going to have a direct kick here from about the 23, Jake.
Yeah, that's an interesting call there. Nice wall there for Freeport, blocking that one down. We saw Buhite get the goal earlier on a direct kick. Had a chance for a second one, but the Freeport wall shuts it down. Troutman with it. Sends it downfield for Hyder.
Oh.
Hyder trips up there.
That looked like the turf monster, honestly. I don't think there was any contact.
Yeah, I didn't see any tangling of the feet there. That turf monster is indiscriminate.
Oh, it'll jump up and get you. As we mentioned last night on the broadcast, Jake, those black field turf pellets flying up as the foot drags.
Always stuck in the shoe.
Stuck to the socks as well.
Stuck everywhere. But that's kind of the standard now. Every place, just about every place having turf now. Not too many natural grass fields.
You know, last year I was out in District 4, and pretty much all of the teams that I covered played on grass. And it was interesting to see just, how much of a home field advantage it was to know, those weird spots and weird bounces that maybe an opposing team, a visiting team, might not understand as well.
That reminds me of back before these schools merged and, Katanning had their soccer team. It reminded me of whenever we played down there, and that field was in less than perfect condition. Let's just put it that way. A lot of divots and a lot of strange bounces, but, that's home field advantage for some teams. They know where those divots are. They know how the ball's going to bounce off those certain areas. The away team, not so much. But with all the turf, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, you're correct. Most of the WPIAL plays on field turf. Not sure even how many grass surfaces are left here in District 7.
Long pass, looking for Hyder. Gets a shin on it, chasing it down. Hudock also there. Hudock coming away with it. Tries to keep it alive. Does. Nice pass off the outside of his foot and then right back to him. Hudock sends it to the far sideline there. Tries to get the lead pass, but it looks like Freeport will be back there first, and that's Zachary Fairman getting the ball for the Yellowjackets. Back to Kioski. He just boots this one out of danger. Battle for possession here between the two players, and then sent back to Wetzel. Switches it over to Troutman. 3 men on. Launches this one, looking for Hyder. They're going to say that one last touched by Armstrong. So Anand Bott will throw this one in. Substitution coming on. That's Fabic coming on for Hyder. Pass to Wetzel, right back to Bott.
So, Jake, I have a question for you, soccer related. What's the deal with the fluorescent jerseys when you're on the bench? Does that mean you're an active substitute? Like, if you don't have one of those jerseys, are you allowed in the game? Because I always see them taking off those jerseys and switching with their teammate as they come out. So I was just wondering the significance.
See, whenever I played, the fluorescent jerseys were for the ball boys.
Picked the wrong time to ask you a question, Jake.
Yeah, I completely missed that. I looked over to you. Was that?
That was Michigan, I believe.
Yeah, that would be Rish, number 11. But yeah, I mean, I would guess that would mean active substitution, But yeah, back whenever I played, those were just for the ball people.
Ball people?
It's 2020. Ball boy or girl,
Ball person.
Ball, yeah, it's like your male person. Or a police person.
Did we see who got the assist on that goal?
I didn't. I was trying to figure out the fluorescent jerseys down there.
I know it came from right to left again, and I'm not sure if it was Wetzel or Troutman again that was able to spring Garrett Resch for his second goal of the game.
They're going to whistle that play dead and see who gets the ball here. I think it'll be Freeport. Just 5 to go here, though.
Not much Caden Smale could do on that play in the Armstrong net.
Yeah, Armstrong jumping out to that 1-0 lead off that direct kick from Buhite, but after that, Freeport taking over a little bit. That ball bouncing out of bounds. They're going to say it's Armstrong ball, much to the dismay of the Freeport fans in attendance today. Rogalski switching fields here. Getting to it first, though, looks like it's Dewar. Or rather, Addison Stewart. Stewart passing it up the field. He has Rish. Rish can cross it here. He does. Oh, dangerous
in the
play
net.
there. And wow, Fabic gets the goal. That looked a little scary there for a second, Josh.
I don't know if that goal actually goes to Fabic. I mean, we would have to really have an instant replay here to see, because I think that may have just gotten deflected in by the Armstrong defender past Caden Smale off the foot of Garrett Resch, but I'm not 100% sure.
Well, I mean, Resch with a nice cross.
It's tough because that would be his third goal of the game, you know, a hat trick. Obviously a big accomplishment.
Troutman with the ball. Looks to pass, but that one picked off. Buhite with it. Centers it. Tries to get it back to Buhite there, but turnover. Armstrong back with it. Whistle blown. I think this will be a, could be a direct kick here for Armstrong, but nope, it will be a free kick for Freeport. Time winding down. 3:15 remaining. Sends this one. Armstrong gets a head on it. Another. Troutman there. He comes away with it, but Armstrong tight on him. Bott with it. Centers it to Murley. Stockdale comes away with it for Armstrong. Back to Stockdale. Tries to send it. Has a man there. I believe that's Stradiff. But Kioski able to get there. Kicks that one out of the back, and I believe this will be an Armstrong corner.
Well, one official is about 80 yards away. The other one's down here on the near side. Tough call for either one of those guys.
Yeah, I would say so. Unless he's got eyes like our colleague here, Joe Rhodes, the sheep eyes.
Sheep, well known for their eyesight and vision capabilities.
I don't know what they're known for more, wool or that. Joe says eyes.
Joe adamant.
That ball just a little too out in front of Troutman there as Bott's pass goes out of bounds. Armstrong will throw it in, and that will be number 12, Aiden McKay. Buhite looking for Stockdale. Stockdale with a rocket and a goal. What a beauty that was. Stockdale brings the Riverhawks back to within one. That goal coming with 1:32 left in the first half. But, man, what a rocket shot there, Josh.
And that play was all set up by Camden Buhite. Just slick little maneuvers to get open, and a great pass putting it in a place where Stockdale could just wind up and be on the shot as soon as as soon as he got into position. Ball right on the foot there, and a rocket by Stockdale past Ethan Rapp.
Tanner Stockdale, number 1 goal today.
About 13 seconds before that goal, I was just going to say, boy, Armstrong would like to get a goal before the half here. Cut this with to just a 1-goal deficit. Reading my mind, Tanner Stockdale.
Blowing the whistle there on Armstrong. Freeport, free kick. Christopher Dewar with the boot. Off the head of Armstrong. Goes out of bounds. Freeport will throw it in. Pass into Fabic. 2 men on. coming away with it, Camden Buhite, but Fabic gets it right back. Not a lot of room to work. Buhite comes away with it. Needs to get this one away. Fabic on pursuit. Back to Hudock. Looking that time for Rogalski, but a little too far. Troutman kicks it down. With it now, Wetzel, he has a chance at it maybe. Tries to set up Fabic, but Fabic looked like he was turning around, coming back to the ball whenever Wetzel was trying to send him.
Very excited couple of Armstrong students down here screaming to kick it in.
Yeah, time winding down. That's the end of the first half. That would have been something incredible. I would have liked to see the leg of a player that could kick it from one side of the field to the other. It doesn't even have to come close to the goal. Just the power alone would be impressive.
Right.
But that'll do it for the first half of action. 10 minutes before the second half starts, we had goals. 3 goals from Freeport, 2 from Rish, maybe 3. If not 3, then the third one went to Fabic rather.
Yeah, and he'd have an assist on it.
Mm-hmm. And then we saw 2 goals from Armstrong, a direct kick from Buhite, and then just a rocket shot from about the 18 from Stockdale. So that's your scoring summary for the first half. For Josh Schreckengost, Joe Rhodes, I'm Jake DeLuca. We'll be right back after this break.
Since we're not allowed to tailgate, the deli at Franklin Village Shop and Save is getting ready to couchgate. It may be even better than being at the game. Since you have to stay home, treat yourself to delicious foods from our deli. Do you like barbecue ribs? We've got them. How about fresh roasted chicken legs? That's one of the Shop and Save specialties. We make salads and wraps, meat and cheese trays, and more. So before you get comfy on the couch and enjoy the game, stop by Franklin Village Shop and Save and pick up delicious, ready-to-eat food now.
Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today. Mario's in Ford City brings the region's most iconic flavors right to your backyard with their authentic Italian pizzas. Not in the mood for a slice? Try any of the several menu items, including the popular gyros with fresh cut fries. Whether you want to dine in, take out, or have delicious Italian cuisine delivered right to your door, Mario's craftsmanship and quality ingredients will leave you wanting more. See all of Mario's menu options online at mariosfordcity.com or give them a call at 724-902-7629. Mario's, located at 503 Main Street, Ford City, PA.
Life doesn't slow down when the everyday aches and pains have you sidelined. So get back on the field sooner with the care of Olson Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Olson and his staff treat a variety of conditions for patients of all ages. Don't jeopardize your quality of life and the moments along the way. Let Olson Chiropractic help you find the healthier, younger you. Call Olson Chiropractic at 724-548-1040 to schedule a consultation or see a full list of services online at olson-chiro.com. Since we're not allowed to tailgate, the deli at Franklin Village Shop and Save is getting ready to couchgate. It may be even better than being at the game. Since you have to stay home, treat yourself to delicious foods from our deli. Do you like barbecue ribs? We've got them. How about fresh roasted chicken legs? That's one of the Shop and Save specialties. We make salads and wraps, meat and cheese trays, and more. So before you get comfy on the couch and enjoy the game, stop by Franklin Village Shop and Save and pick up delicious, ready-to-eat food now.
Serena Pizza and Bird Bar has the same great taste you love, and now even more. Experience the deliciousness of Serena's extensive menu in their revamped seating arrangements, or just swing by during the week between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. for a sampling of flavors with the all-you-can-eat pizza bar, excluding Tuesdays. See all that Serena Pizza and Bird Bar brings to the table, located at Franklin Village Mall in West Katanning. Always available for takeout and delivery at 724-543-6226. Now under new ownership.
Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today.
Life doesn't slow down when the everyday aches and pains have you sidelined. So get back on the field sooner with the care of Olson Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Olson and his staff treat a variety of conditions for patients of all ages. Don't jeopardize your quality of life and the moments along the way. Let Olson Chiropractic help you find the healthier, younger you. Call Olson Chiropractic at 724-548-1040 to schedule a consultation or see a full list of services online at olson-chiro.com.
Mario's in Ford City brings the region's most iconic flavors right to your backyard with their authentic Italian pizzas. Not in the mood for a slice? Try any of the several menu items, including the popular gyros with fresh cut fries. Whether you want to dine in, take out, or have delicious Italian cuisine delivered right to your door, Mario's craftsmanship and quality ingredients will leave you wanting more. See all of Mario's menu options online at mariosfordcity.com or give them a call at 724-902-7629. Mario's, located at 503 Main Street, Ford City, PA. Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today.
Since we're not allowed to tailgate, the deli at Franklin Village Shop and Save is getting ready to couchgate. It may be even better than being at the game. Since you have to stay home, treat yourself to delicious foods from our deli. Do you like barbecue ribs? We've got them. How about fresh roasted chicken legs? That's one of Shop and Save's specialties. We make salads and wraps, meat and cheese trays, and more. So before you get comfy on the couch and enjoy the game, stop by Franklin Village Shop and Save and pick up delicious, ready-to-eat food now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to High Top Sports Network. A new 40 minutes on the clock, a new half starting here. Armstrong 2 goals, Freeport 3 on Armstrong Senior Night. I'm Jake DeLuca. Joined with me today is Joe Rhodes on the cams, Josh Reckengoss on the color commentary.
No longer one of a kind or intrepid?
You
Just
only get
regular old Josh Reckengost, huh?
You only get that for the beginning.
Oh, man. My value has decreased over the first half.
It's all talk. I mean, I just ran out of words, I guess.
You only have two?
Describe your Philip Parker business.
3 goals by Freeport's Garrett Risch in the first half, Jake. I think we're going to give him that goal that looked like it was possibly deflected in by the Riverhawks. So 3 goals for him in the first half. A great first half for Garrett Risch. But Armstrong hanging around. That direct kick by Camden Buhite for the first goal. And then Tanner Stockdale with an absolute rocket with just 1:32 left in that first half, Jake. So Armstrong's still in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They are looking for that first section win, like we talked about earlier. I mean, no better time to get it than tonight on senior night against a team that's pretty close in proximity in Freeport.
Yeah, quality opponent. As we said, head coach Dave Tiorsky, one of the best around here. And Freeport always, no matter what, despite losing several seniors, more than several seniors from last year's playoff team, still a quality opponent.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't take these guys lightly on a nightly basis. Hudok passes it up to Stockdale. Stockdale loses the ball here. Moving with speed is Risch. Tries to cut it inside, but there at the time was number 29 for Armstrong, Seth Crawford. That ball goes out of bounds.
Freeport going to get a corner here, Jake, and I believe that's Murley lining up for the corner kick.
Yeah, he's the guy who usually takes those corners for Freeport. Taking another one here, and the corner kicks have been dangerous today. And that one missing the mark a little bit there. Armstrong able to come away with it, getting it out to Stradiv.
Yeah, we saw the Yellowjackets nearly score on a corner in the first half. Isaac Wetzel getting a header on it and plenty of velocity, as we said, just a little bit high, hit the football uprights above the crossbar of the goal cage.
Troutman has it for Freeport, plays it back, passing it. He finds Christopher Dewar. Bott stopping, trying to get around the defender, but that one's stolen away. And now Buhite looking to pass it up to Rogalski. That one booted away by Murley. Armstrong gets to it first. Back to Buhite now. Has some space, tries to weave between the Freeport defenders, but too many bodies there, and that one turned over. Troutman sending it for Fabic. That one booted away by Hudok. Pass forward by Buhite. Stopped there by Fairman, and then played on by Kioski. Back to Rapp, then over to Kioski. He sends this one across to the far sideline. Battle for possession. Freeport comes away with it, and that's Troutman. He sends it looking for Fabic, I believe. Yep, Fabic giving chase, and he has speed. But Armstrong gets there first, and that's Hudok. He sends that out of bounds. Freeport will have the throw-in. Four minutes into it now, 36:15 remaining on the clock. Pass back, a lot of space now for Freeport to work. He gives it to Murley. It takes a bounce off his foot, and now a battle for it. That one by Addison Stewart off the mark. Goal kick coming up.
Yeah, Freeport not playing prevent defense here, Jake, by any means. Still trying to get the ball up the field and attack that Armstrong cage.
Murley passing it to Stewart. Stewart trying to thread the needle, can't get it, but Wetzel gets it back for Freeport only for a moment. Now battle with Buhite, whistle blown. As Buhite falls to the turf, Armstrong will get a free kick now.
Yeah, Wetzel got the hands out there and into the chest of Camden Buhite, knocking him to the ground. So push called on Freeport.
Trying to be aggressive there is Wetzel. He talked about how he's hungry for a goal himself. Has to wait a little longer after that push there. Kioski plays it off the head. That one's sent in. A chance here now for Armstrong. Straightiff with it. Tries to center it, but Freeport in the way there, and they get it away from their netminder.
Yeah, kind of looked like Straightiff was in a pass-first mode there, Jake. Maybe should have pulled the trigger on that as that shooting lane opened up a little bit.
Yeah, it's an odd angle from kind of the near side of the 18 there, but definitely maybe should have thought about a shot there, Josh. Armstrong down a goal. Freeport with the goal kick now. Wetzel plays it. He has some space now. Passing it up. That's Addison Stewart. He dribbles it down the near sideline. One man on, sliding. They get the throw in. That pass now to Rish. He trips.
Late whistle there, Jake.
Yeah, I didn't see any extension of the hands. It just looked like, he threw the body into him a little bit. As far as I know, that looked legal to me.
Yeah, Rish kind of looking for an explanation from the official here on the near sideline, kind of indicating to the referee the exact same thing you said, Jake. His hands were close to his body. It was just a little bit of a shoulder contact there, kind of wondering why the foul was called.
Free kick for Armstrong. That off the head that time of a Riverhawk player. Stockdale has it for Armstrong. He passes it back. Chayton Cribbs gives it up. Wetzel comes up with it. Passes it up now to Troutman. Troutman looking for Wetzel. He has it, one man on. Wetzel just kind of looking over his options, keeping Buhite at bay there. Finds Troutman, and then he passes it to Bott on the far sideline. Over to Fabic. Fabic spinning around, tries to center it a little too far ahead of Wetzel there. Now Armstrong maybe with a chance to get into Freeport territory. Pass to Troutman. Over to Wetzel. Lead pass to Stewart. He has some space here. We could see a shot. Passes it off. Troutman with the shot a little wide right there, but a good opportunity for Freeport to add one to their lead there.
Yeah, Stewart going to the middle of the field right there and looking to set up his teammate Troutman. As you said, Jake, that shot just a little outside that far post, but Freeport another good scoring opportunity here with 31-33 left in the second half. Well, left in regulation, I guess. No.
You were thinking.
Freeport throw. Looking for Fabic.
Oh.
Two players tangled up there and falling to the ground.
I think that was incidental contact right there, but going to stay with the Jackets.
Yeah, Fabic and McKay both falling to the turf. Freeport will get to kick, though. Ball set at the 31-yard line. See what they decide to do here. Trying to send it in the middle. Armstrong getting ahead on it first.
Oh.
A volley, and that one is a rocket shot. Way high. Very high and off to the left by a pretty decent margin there. But we talked a little bit about that yesterday. When that ball's rolling back to you, you can get so much momentum off of it. It's kind of hard to pass that up because you're like, oh, I'm going to send a rocket here. And more times than not, that ball ends up taking a different direction than what you intended.
Yeah, and you obviously get bigger hops off that field turf surface. So, maybe a ball that would stay low on a grass field, come up your top of your foot a little bit, and you see the end result there over the band bleachers.
Yeah. I was surprised that one stayed in the stadium. Battle for possession. Wetzel gets in on the fray, and he comes away with it now. Has some space, sends a shot. That one a little far right. It looked like it was curving in towards the goal, but not enough. That one out of bounds. A goal kick now for Armstrong. 29:37 to go.
Another long run here for our ball boy. He is not running. He's walking to that one. It's in the very far corner. His teammate on the other side in no hurry. But right there, you saw Wetzel. That was actually a veteran play by Caden Smale on the net there to not throw a hand out and deflect that ball away. He knew it was wide.
Yeah, good decision because, if he got a fingertip on it, that would have been a corner kick. And we saw Freeport has the ability to cause some trouble with those corner kicks. Throwing it in now, Zachary Fairman for the Jackets. It's played back to him. Spins around. That ball out of bounds. Armstrong will throw it in, and now in Freeport territory, maybe a chance to set up something on offense. 28:40 to go in the second half.
Couple of vocal Armstrong students in front of us, giving us some good laughs up here in the booth.
Yeah, not sure if they're giving the best advice out there, but definitely unique advice.
Kick it in, hurry. That is great advice for soccer.
Yeah. You can't get very far if you don't hurry up and kick it in soccer. Addison Stewart giving chase, but Armstrong able to get it away. Now taking it up the field, Logan Reisman. Long pass down to Rogalski. That one booted out by Kioski, though, and it will be a Riverhawk throw-in as a substitution comes on for the home team. So now Armstrong will throw it in. Stockdill tosses it. Played back to Rogalski. And that one just rocketed out of there, trying to get it as far away from Rapp in the net as possible. Murley sends his teammate looking for Risch, but that one looks to be a little too far ahead of him as it's played back to Smale, and he passes it off. Two bodies collide there, and Fabic and Hudak down to the turf. Will be a free kick here for Armstrong.
Yeah, Fabic came in hard into Hudak's back, knocking him to the turf.
Straightiff passes it to Stockdill. He sends his man down the field. That is number 10, Bobak. A little too far out there, and now a throw-in after it deflects off of a Freeport defender. Bobak passing it in. Gets it to Rogalski, spinning around, and then booted out once more. Very close to a corner kick, but it will be a throw-in.
26:30 to go here in regulation, Jake, and Armstrong looking for that equalizer.
And still plenty of time left here. And now they have a golden opportunity upcoming here. Rogalski lining up for the corner kick. He boots that one.
Oh, good.
And there it is. There's the equalizer. Coming in and getting that one to score. Was that Stradiff? Yeah, it's Stradiff with the goal. So Armstrong tying this one up, and don't look now. they're right back in this game.
Yeah, straight off that corner, Rogalski will get the assist. Straight of going in there, getting ahead on it, and crashing the net on Ethan Rapp ties this game with 26:04 left.
Not sure if he got ahead on it. It might have looked like it made it come off the body there. He was doing the right thing there, charging where the ball was at, and got a piece of it and sent it in the net.
Well, some part of Zach Straightiff got that ball, and it wasn't a handball, so a legal goal here for the Riverhawks to tie this one up at 3.
25 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Pass into Murley. Freeport looking to get back their lead. Murley sends this one out of the back of the end zone. Goal kick now. Goal kick by Armstrong. They field it, play it back. Looks like Murley's going to get there for the Jackets. Rogalski almost had it, but Murley with it. Nobody coming on him. He passes it outside to the far sideline. Cross opportunity. That one bounces right to Smale, and a save for the keeper. Off the head of Freeport there. That's Murley. It will roll out of bounds for an Armstrong throw-in. Addison Stewart there. Can't get a foot on it, but Freeport does come away with it. Armstrong looking to send it. Rogalski finds a way to get there. Murley's tight on him. Just a number of players there meeting each other. That one rolls back to the keeper, and Rapp picks it up. Stockdale chasing after it. Gets it away from Stewart, but looks like that's going to be a foul on Addison Stewart. Big blast by Hudock. That one off the head of a Yellowjacket. Still in danger. A shot. That one split the uprights. A dangerous place there if you're a Freeport defender. That one almost giving Rapp some trouble there.
Yeah, that was an excellent sequence there by the Riverhawks. Not sure who that is on the far side there that took that shot. Tough to see the number. Waiting for him to turn here.
Need some opera glasses.
Not binoculars, just opera glasses. That was number 21 for the Riverhawks. Mike Kinsey with that attempt that bounced right onto his foot there, his left foot, and he just tried to put everything he had behind it and sailed it wide through the uprights.
Freeport tried to take it back into Armstrong territory, but that ball knocked out of bounds. Armstrong with the throw, and now they find it back over to the middle of the field. Addison Stewart gets there first. Now he'll look to send it to the far sideline. Pass back to Bott. Straight up with it, Murley on his back. Murley really all over the field here at that midfielder position so far tonight. Rogalski chases that one down. Now a chance opportunity if he can get beyond Kioski, but that ball gets to Bott. Bott sends it out. Armstrong able to maintain it though. Long shot there. Bouncing off. They can follow it up. They do, but that one wide left. Almost a lead there for Armstrong.
Yeah, misplayed by Rapp. Buhite just sending it in from far out, about the 23. And misplayed by Rapp there. And Straightiff was streaking toward the net. Got a foot on it, but just kicked it wide with the outside of his right foot there. Beautiful chance for the Riverhawks right there.
21-20 left in this one. Both teams looking for a goal. Jaden Cribbs with it. Centers it. And then the pass back to Hudock. Hudock sends it up. Wetzel putting on pressure, but Armstrong sends it away. Now giving chase straight. If he has one goal tonight, stops it, turns around, passing it back now. That time, looked like Boback wanted to maybe have a shot at it. Addison Stewart sends it downfield, looking for Rish. Last touch by Armstrong. Wetzel will throw it in here, or maybe wait for somebody to throw it in. Nope, he does it himself. Finds Stewart. Stockdale on him. Stewart with the shot. Nice job getting in front of it and blocking it that time by Seth Crawford. Played back to Bott. Now back over to Troutman. He has some space. Tries to switch fields, cross it over. Stewart with it. Takes a shot. Another deflection off of Riverhawk. And now a golden opportunity for Rish, but he is called offsides there. And so that will give Armstrong possession after Freeport with a pretty good offensive set there.
Well, they're buzzing, pun intended, Jake DeLuca style. Yellowjackets around that Riverhawks net, and Rish looking for number 4 on the evening right there. Under 20 minutes to go in regulation, 19:30 left right now in the second half, and all knotted up at 3 here, Jake.
Yeah, both of these teams playing hard here tonight. Both teams want to get this done in regulation. You can tell by the offense of both teams really going at it.
Well, it'd be tough to say next goal wins because 4 of those 5 goals in the first half were scored in the last 16 minutes of play, so anything can happen right here.
Buhite with another spin there, much to the chagrin of the students in the crowd here.
Wow, hauled down again after that spin move, and I think Buhite's going to have his 3rd direct kick here from inside the 20-yard line. Well, he's lining up right around the 20-yard line. Oh, no.
Yeah,
stepping into the 17. So another opportunity for him from inside 20 yards here.
Yeah, and he scored on the first one that he attempted here tonight, Josh, so definitely a shot for him here.
Yeah, the Freeport wall held the second time. Got it.
And not that time. 2 goals for Buhite on senior night. He is one of the 6 seniors on this team, and he gives Armstrong a 1-goal lead. 2 direct kicks, 3 direct kicks, 2 goals. Couple of spin moves in between. What a night for Camden Buhite.
And let's not forget an assist on Tanner Stockdale's goal. So a big night for Camden Buhite, and Armstrong back on top. Their first lead since it was 1-0 with 27:55 left in the first half. Back on top 4-3 here, Jake, and Riverhawks supremely confident right now, looking to close this one out.
Yeah, the goals are flowing, and I mean they have been for the past 2 games of Armstrong. Armstrong looking to win 3 straight here tonight, 2 of those out of the section, but still nothing like a 3-game win streak. Under 18 to go, 17:50 in the second half left. And here's a chance for Stewart. He sends it. Oh, that one just wide of the net. Wow, that was close.
He had Smale on the ground diving, and wow, it doesn't get much closer than that for Addison Stewart. Just past that far post. Right shot, I think, in that situation. And as I said, Smale already down on the ground, but no goal.
Yeah, he had the keeper beat there, but a little bit outside. Wetzel with it. The Freeport attack not slowing down here, down 1. Back to Wetzel. He switches fields, gets it to Bott. Back to Wetzel. 2 men on. A little back and forth between Bott and Wetzel. Bott loses it, gets pushed down, and so looks like this could be a direct kick for Freeport coming up here.
Yeah, that foul was on Buhite, on Bott. And Murley will be lining up for the direct kick here at about the 21.
We'll see what kind of shot he takes here. Leaping at it, but unable to get ahead on it. There was Freeport. That one rolls out of the back. Goal kick now for Armstrong.
Yeah, I believe that was Wetzel and Caden Fabic right there, both kind of crossing, and that ball just eluded both of them.
Hudock with the boot. Finds Stradiff. Stradiff comes down with it. And it looks like we might have an injured player for Freeport here. So as they get that figured out, we're going to take a quick break. For Joe Rhodes, Josh Schreckengost, I'm Jake DeLuca. We'll be right back on High Top Sports Network.
Since we're not allowed to tailgate, the deli at Franklin Village Shop and Save is getting ready to couchgate. It may be even better than being at the game. Since you have to stay home, treat yourself to delicious foods from our deli. Do you like barbecue ribs? We've got them. How about fresh roasted chicken legs? That's one of Shop and Save's specialties. We make salads and wraps, meat and cheese trays, and more. So before you get comfy on the couch and enjoy the game, stop by Franklin Village Shop and Save and pick up delicious, ready-to-eat food now.
Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today. Welcome back to High Top Sports Network. The injured player, Lucas Troutman, able to get off the field. We wish him a speedy recovery as this Freeport team is back on the attack. Risch plays it, looking for Stewart. Stewart back to Risch. Risch with a shot. Nice stop by Smale, and that will be a corner kick now for Freeport, and they have looked dangerous at times from the corner kick. Just 15:35 remaining in the half, unless we get some free soccer. Corner coming in. That ball well placed, but Armstrong there on the back post, able to get it away. Stradiff now with some space, kicks it ahead to his teammate there. Coming away with it is Rogalski. Kioski tries to get rid of it, but Rogalski right there gets the ball back. Sending it up for Stewart. That one a little bit ahead of him. Able to get there first is Armstrong, sending it up the field. Risch coming away with it, though. Boot down the field by Buhite. And Ethan Rapp scoops it up.
Yeah, Rapp has looked mortal in this game after being perfect yesterday against Highlands. Made several big saves against the Golden Rams. And, Armstrong has been able to get to crash the net. They've scored on direct kicks, obviously. Camden Buhite with 2 of those. But Stradiff crashing the net on that goal off a corner. And Stockdale with just a rocket that I don't think anybody could have stopped from about 18 yards out, set up by Buhite. So Rapp has had some struggles today, but he's also made some nice plays back there for the Yellowjackets.
Yeah, 2 of the seniors in the goal column here on senior night for Armstrong. Buhite twice, Stradiff once. Freeport throw in. Off the head of Stewart. Buhite with it. Gives it back to Hudock. He rockets that one out. Murley comes up with it, though. Tries to send it in. Hudock gets ahead on it. And that one sent to the near sideline, out of bounds. Throw in coming up for Freeport. Fairman tosses it in. Looking for Risch. Armstrong gets that away for a moment, but back to Risch now, and he has a chance to maybe get across, but before he can do so, looked like coming in there with Seth Crawford, getting it out of bounds. 13-16 left here in the second half. Armstrong with the 1-goal lead. Murley with the dribble moves out to Wetzel. 2 men on. Wetzel passes it back to Murley. Jonathan Murley with the pass. Risch coming away with it, but a nice slide there by Armstrong. Rogalski gets it. Defense pressuring heavily here. Armstrong coming away with it, switching fields now, getting it out to Logan Reisman. Pass back, Stockdale comes up with it. Tries to send it up the middle. A lot of Yellowjackets in that zone. They get it away. Buhite with the pass behind his head. Now out to Reisman. Reisman plays it down. 1 man on. Battle for it on the sideline. That one rolls out of bounds. Armstrong, no, they're going to say Freeport throw. Throw in. Wetzel with it. Sends it to Stewart. He has some space on the sideline. Takes it to the middle of midfield before sending it. And then that one booted out. Looked like it went off of a Freeport player, but McKay gets it out of there. Armstrong will throw it in. Rogalski plays it. Passes it up. Finds a Freeport defender, though, but gets back to Stradiv, I believe. Played back to Stradiv. Tries to center it, but Addison Stewart's there. He has some space. Now Buhite with the slide, stops it on a dime, makes a man miss, and now he's got some open space.
Impressive defensive play right there by Camden Buhite. The slide tackle, able to maintain possession of the ball, get up, and set up the offense here for the Riverhawks. 11 minutes to go in regulation here, Jake.
Yeah, Armstrong in the driver's seat right now, keeping it in the Freeport zone. Nice send, Rogalski chasing after it, but Rapp able to scoop it up that time. Yeah, and it's good to see Armstrong still on the offensive here. Sometimes, late in the game with a lead, you maybe get a little passive, just try to burn some clock, but Armstrong doing a good job of staying aggressive. And speaking of staying aggressive, Risch pushed down there as he was heading down the near side of the screen.
Yeah, and Freeport got that ball deep, mostly thanks to Tanner Stockdale. Heading it back, I think, trying to head it back to the defense, actually hit Risch in stride there and allowed him to get down the field, fouled, so he will have a direct kick here.
10 minutes to go. Armstrong defense holding strong there. And they boot that out of bounds. I'm going to say last touched by Freeport. Good job getting it out of trouble there by Chayton Cribbs. Substitution coming on for the Jackets. Stockdale with the throw in. That one just over the cleat there that time. Wetzel has possession, has some time. 1 man coming on, passes it back to Bott. Bott to the far sideline, then right back to him. Tries to send Hyder, but an Armstrong defender there. Nice slide and able to keep it. That time was Armstrong. Not sure who the player was there.
Buhite again, and he's done that several times tonight. And the ability for him to slide tackle and not just kick the ball 10 yards away from the, opposing team, able to slide tackle, maintain possession of that ball, and then set up the offense for the Riverhawks is really impressive. What Camden Buhite's been able to do here tonight, Jake. A couple of goals and assists, and some very, very nice defensive plays just like that we saw a couple of seconds ago here.
Yeah, very well said. I mean, whenever he slide tackles, he's able to kind of stop the ball in its tracks, and really that's been useful and very important for this Armstrong team to get possession, maybe have some time, because whenever he's sliding, the opposing player goes down for a little bit, he springs right back up, and that's some space to work with. Inside 9 minutes, 8:25 to go. Armstrong holding on to that 1-goal lead. That's played off Boback. Stockdale with it, tries to feed it inside, but coming away with it is Freeport. Stewart plays it a little too far ahead there Bott going back for Freeport to get the ball here, lets it roll out, and will throw it in. That ball put up high, a collision there, and yeah, that's what happens sometimes. Rogalski looked like he got the worst of it there.
Yeah, I think he might have knocked heads with the Freeport player waiting for a number.
Looked like it was either
Number 12.
It's Christopher Dewar, one of the captains.
Yeah, he and Rogalski both went up for that ball, and as you said earlier in the game, Jake, when we were talking about this, I believe there was a collision between Wetzel and Hudak down at this end in the first half, but you know, sometimes it's a dangerous play when you both go up trying to head the ball, and you saw the result right there. Rogalski taking a shot.
Smale coming out for it. Really well done. It's like I said before, you know, any hesitation in that, and then the offense can take advantage, but Smale doing a great job snagging that ball away from danger and punting it away.
Armstrong trainer Todd Harvey, the Iceman, tending to Luke Rogalski right now.
Buhite switching fields. Bobak has it now. Sends it up. Armstrong gives chase, but Freeport will get there first. And Rapp picks it up. 7 minutes to go. Bobak lets that one bounce out of bounds. Gets it to Stradiff. He has a goal tonight. Crossing chance maybe. He slows up, tries to center it, but that one will roll out of the back of the end zone, and it will be a goal kick.
6:45 left here, Jake. Time drawing to a close here. Freeport going to have to make some kind of push in order to tie this game.
Buhite passing it to the far sideline. Cross opportunity if he can keep it in bounds here. One Freeport defender on. He plays it off his foot, and so Armstrong will throw it in here.
Yeah, that was Bott there, not allowing that cross. And good play by him to use that thigh and square it up so the ball deflected out for a throw-in instead of across the back line for a corner kick.
Stewart boots this one away, looking for Hyder, but Armstrong and Hudak there first. Inside 6 minutes now, 5:55 left in the second half. Murley gives it up. Buhite comes away with it. Stopping, trying to get around the defender. He does, finds Stradiff. Tries to center that one, but there first is Wetzel. Switching fields now, giving it to Fairman. Fairman sends it up. Wetzel looking over his options, tries to find Stewart. Follow-up shot, wide left. That one will roll. Oh, he saves it. Excellent play there. Good slide there in a dangerous place by Armstrong. Seth Crawford with a slide and gets that one out of danger. Now blasting it away is Bobak. 4:59 to go. Bott has it for Freeport. Passes it back to Dewar, then back to Bott. Finds Wetzel. He's been hungry for a goal today. Risch with it, crosses it over. Armstrong, nice job there by Smale sliding and getting that one out of danger. That one had goal written all over it if Smale wasn't there.
Oh.
Camden Buhite going to the turf once more. That will be a penalty on Freeport. So free kick now for Armstrong as this clock continues to roll. Just about 4 minutes to go. Stradiff plays it off his head. That one rolls back to Bobak. Now he sends it to Stradiff. Battle for it on the sideline. Last touched by Freeport, much to the delight of Stradiff. Bobak throws it in. Gets it to Stockdale. Looks for Stradiff. Stradiff sends it to the far side. Still a chance here for the Armstrong attack. They get it back.
No whistle there. Fabic taken to the turf by number 13, Camden Buhite. And so Buhite able to draw the foul at the other end, and no whistle on him right there as Fabic goes down.
Hudock sends that one away. Camden Buhite with the ball for Armstrong. Two Freeport defenders giving chase. He just kicks this one back to Smale. Smale sends this one away. Fabic almost coming away with it, but it just misses him by inches.
Yeah, dangerous right there. Couple of Freeport forwards crashing in on Smale, but he was able to get the ball up the field.
Boback sends it to Rapp. He picks it up. 2:30 to go here. Armstrong clinging on to that 1-goal lead. Maybe headed the wrong way there. Rish tries to keep it in bounds. Not sure who touched it last, whether it was Armstrong or Rish there. They're going to say Rish had the, or no, they're going to say Armstrong had the last touch. So throwing it in now will be Zachary Fairman.
Not sure why play was stopped there. If the throw-in goes back to Freeport, or Rish was...
Oh, danger zone here. Just got to get this one away, and they do. Sorry to cut you off there, Josh. Looks like we might have a chance there.
At least we're not talking about substitute jerseys in a goal being scored.
Expert coaching from the student section of Armstrong. Kick it far.
Kick it far.
Yeah, there was a pause there.
Not short.
Never short.
1:10 to go here, Jake, and Armstrong getting close to that first section win of the 2020 season.
Freeport still threatening, though, in the Armstrong zone. Feet get tangled up. Stewart comes away with it, spins away, tries to get it back to the center. Murley taking it to Bott. He has it at about the 20, sends it in. Smale lets that one go outside, a little bit far to the left up here. Goal kick coming up inside a minute, 40 seconds to go. Armstrong so close to that first conference win of the season.
Yeah, surprised Bott hasn't taken more shots because they've kind of given him that opening from about 20 yards to about the 15-yard line. He's had a couple of instances where I thought he might take a look.
Oh, what a boot. 20 seconds to go. Looks like a Freeport player down.
Clock stopped with just 12 seconds to go here in regulation. And the Iceman on the field here, Armstrong trainer Todd Harvey, out to check on number 33, Jason Kioski, who is down right now after that collision.
While we wait for the injured player to get attended to, we will take a quick break. Keep it locked on to your number one source for local sports, High Top Sports Network. For Josh Reckengost, Joe Rhodes, I'm Jake DeLuca. We'll be right back.
Since we're not allowed to tailgate, the deli at Franklin Village Shop and Save is getting ready to couchgate. It may be even better than being at the game. Since you have to stay home, treat yourself to delicious foods from our deli. Do you like barbecue ribs? We've got them. How about fresh roasted chicken legs? That's one of Shop and Save's specialties. We make salads and wraps, meat and cheese trays, and more. So before you get comfy on the couch and enjoy the game, stop by Franklin Village Shop and Save and pick up delicious, ready-to-eat food now.
And welcome back. Kioski able to get off the field under his own power. Always good to see. We wish him a speedy recovery. 12 seconds to go here in the second half. Murley set to kick this one deep. Not a lot of time for Freeport to find a goal here, but Murley can put this in the right place. They might have a chance.
Just 12 ticks remaining in regulation here.
Smale gets it, and that should do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That is the end of the game. Armstrong, their first section win of the season. They improved to 1-10 in the section, and that's their third straight win, guys. Big celebration out on the field. You know, this one meant a lot for those guys. Senior night, big game, a rivalry game of sorts, being that Freeport's so close to them, and just congratulations to Armstrong.
Yeah, now in the same section, Jake, as you mentioned, and congratulations to those Riverhawks and Armstrong head coach Dakota Fickus. I know this win is a big monkey off his back, this season. Coming in, you certainly don't want to go winless in section play in any year, so congratulations to Coach Fickus. I know that he has been working hard with these boys all season long. So good for Armstrong, good for the Riverhawks, and especially good for those seniors tonight. And our player of the game has to be Camden Buhite. 2 goals off of direct kicks, an assist on Tanner Stockdale's goal late in the first half, and several very, very nice defensive plays for the Riverhawks this evening. So congratulations to senior Camden Buhite, our Shop and Save, Franklin Village Shop and Save and Fuel Center player of the game. So congratulations, Camden. Congratulations, Armstrong seniors. And I think that's going to do it for us, Jake. Girls soccer and girls volleyball, both here at Armstrong. So be sure to check back, hightopsportsnetwork.com. You get a higher resolution feed if you watch it through our website. But, of course, you can also always watch on Facebook and Twitter. So be sure to tune in Thursday as we have Armstrong girls soccer and Armstrong girls volleyball.